Bad Pop here today. And I don't have just bad news for you. I got some good news. Bad news is no one wants to date you. No. But the good news is all of this on this episode came from you. Break out your Sunday finest and get ready for deal breakers. First date deal breakers. Don't forget to brush your teeth. And you, yeah you, quit eating that garlic if you want to get laid. Let us begin. Yeah. She talks about her ex a lot. The entire thing is how much of a douchebag he is, how bad he was to her, blah, 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 blah. You know what that means? You're the rebound guy. Free pass to hit it, quit it, run it through all the gears, neutral, slam it, park stop it, and then leave it on the lot where you found it, right in Section 8 housing. If it feels like a job interview, that's exactly what it is. There's no love interest there. It's all financial. And a lot of you guys out there are using Plenty of Fish or Match or Zoos. You've come across the profiles where they flat out say, if you don't make X amount of dollars, don't even bother writing me. You're dealing with a halfway hooker. And that's a good episode. You should check that one out. Prostitution. No, if it's too expensive, but if it's good, yeah. Not that I would know. I'm just saying, cuts a lot of the crap out. You know, you get right to business and they're on their way. They want your full name so they can Google you. Newsflash, baby. You Google my name, you're gonna get 100 episodes of why you shouldn't date me. Not so fucking mean. You see on their dating profile that they have a kid and they say,
hey, my kids come first.
Saying that simple thing in your profile or to my face, you're basically saying, yeah, you'll always be in the back seat. And that's why you're divorced. There are a ton of single women out there in the dating pool because they forgot how to be a wife and a woman once they became a mother. I mean, this is my frustration when I do this. When I do this, that means pop his frustration levels like an 8. This actually happened to me, and it happened to me quite a few times. They order the most expensive goddamn thing on the menu. They get the steak and lobster with the side of potatoes. They get 3 or 4 Long Island iced teas. By that time, I don't even want to hit it, quit it, leave it in the parking lot. I just want to leave. You don't want to be married to Jabba the Hutt. If I shack up with this chick or I have her around me on a regular basis, guess what's going to happen? Gonorrhea! No. She's going to be pulling the dicky bank and trying to treat me like a slot machine. If you are on a date with a woman, especially the first date, and she's texting and talking on her phone, go to the men's room and just don't come back. That's a mighty fine looking rack you got there.
Yeah, 2 or 3 times a week.
Oh, by the way, did you know I have 2 penises? We made a whole episode about women who own horses. You should run away faster than the horse because she has a princess complex and she's looking for a prince to pay for all of her shiata. Still living with their ex. So they're out shopping for a new piece of Peg D while the old Peg D is still at the house. Oh my God. How creepy and sick is that? And odds are he's going through the back burner blues and he doesn't even know he's going to be the ex yet. Do the dude a solid and warn him. A virgin after the age of 22. Now this might not necessarily mean she's a true virgin. You sucked yourself 30 to 35 Peg Ds and still call yourself a virgin? Yeah, no, herpes, gonorrhea, syphilis. Any disease that you can get from D to C contact, you can get it from D to A contact. Never A to B. Never A to B. Don't go A to B. Ass to mouth. You sit down and this woman starts to nitpick you, like your clothes, your shoes, your cars. You don't need that shit. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Take it no further and don't turn the situation into a Titanic by marrying that piece of shit. You've been dating this woman for 6 months and she's already pulling out the L word. She's gonna stalk you. She'll boil your rabbit and stick your head on a spike right next to your own body. Say you go to meet this woman, her description says average body type. Don't be shocked when she shows up and she's not. Deny who you are and run out the back door. Chances are you're not gonna find this out on the first date. You find out how many dudes she's been with, you multiply that number by 6, and if you were to put a platform at that altitude and push them off and they were to get injured, too many cocks. You go out with this girl and you find out she has 2 kids from 2 different dudes. Guess what? Got her in! Oh. She's lining you up to be number 3. And in this case, 3 is not the charm. She swears and cusses all the time. F them. With an F-bomb at the beginning of the sentence, in the middle of the sentence, and at the end, sailor mouth. Don't need it. She's obviously something you do not want to take home to mother. You kiss your mama with that mouth?
I do all kinds of things with this mouth.
Well, I'm willing to find out what those things are, but I'm not cooking you breakfast. If she's crying on the first date and she asks your full name so she can Google you, that's 2 creepy points. That's bipolar behavior. What's wrong? They put lettuce on my burger. Really? They put that on? Wah. If she shows up 30 minutes late, guess what? She has no concept of time, and that is a cunt point. You're gonna be second fiddle, she's gonna do her own deal, and you're gonna have to chase her and keep up with that.
Hi, I'm here.
F that shit. Sounds refreshing, right? Pay your check and leave. If she has a questionable past, be it drugs, jail, yeah, okay. Do not write a check against this. You're only getting one side of the story on this, and it's probably sugar-coated. And if they're fat, they'll probably eat that too. Winning! Oh no, that was mean. I don't care. Ran into a woman like 4 or 5 years back. $67,000 in student loans. If you detect severe money issues early on, it's probably the tip of the iceberg.
Well, we should put our money together and we should live together. And
that basically means my money's paying for her student loans. No. Jettison yourself from that situation and save yourself a lot of headache and money in the future. My ex-wife went cuckoo for Cocoa Penis Puffs, and then there was a couple of Wiener Schnitzels in there, Rice Krispie treats. Totally unrecoverable. And it doesn't matter. Whatever story they come up with, or however they rationalize their behavior of cheating on their spouse, if they can do that to them, they can do it to you. The scorpion always stings the frog. You're a hooer, a hoe, a slow, a slewer, and a slag. That's a clam chowder stew down there. If she has spotty work history and there's long periods of unemployment, if you show up to a date and you were a nanny or you're a Molly maid, chances are she's shopping around for somebody to pay the bills. Never the nanny. That's what killed Robin Williams. And ask Arnold Schwarzenegger. Both of them took it in the pooper on that one. Ass the mouth. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this episode of First Date Deal Breakers. And if you didn't, it's kind of your fault, so hey, I don't care. And while you're at it and you're saving up all your tip money, go to our Patreon page and send it our way so we can keep doing this. Winning. All you college hotties out there, hit the subscribe button. And I promise you will not be a virgin past 22.
This happened to me. My ex did this. She was still living with me, told the new dude that we were broken up. And he still went for it. You know why? Because she took his virginity when he was 30.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
If you're out there and you're watching this, bing!
Wow, that's crazy.
The
dude was a virgin at 30?
Yeah.
What the f?